Hello everybody, Carolyn here. Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a complete photocard collection, my end of the year update. We're excited. Get excited. I have, how many binders do I have? Technically I have 11 binders, but I don't actually use all 11 binders regularly. So yeah, we have a lot of binders. I was just looking at my thumbnail for my last photocard collection video, and I just feel like my collection has grown so much, but also I don't feel like I collect as many groups as I used to. Maybe that's just me who feels that way. Maybe y'all are like, no, Carolyn, you collect so many groups. But like, I feel like this year I really chose like my top groups to focus on. And I've really been enjoying collecting that way recently. If you've been following me, I've been collecting for like a long time. Okay, like I've been collecting for like probably 8 years at this point. It's a long time. And I have seen a lot of collections come and go during my time, and I used to be a person who collected everything for everybody, and I just don't enjoy collecting that way anymore. So I think that this photocard collection will show you that I have pretty thorough collections of a lot of groups. However, I don't collect as many groups as I used to. I still collect a lot of groups though. Let's just get that out of the way. I collect a lot of groups. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I will make sure to go ahead and mark in the little like whatever this thing is called, this thing that I'm pointing at right here. I'll be sure to do chapters so you can scroll and go to whatever collection your little heart desires. And yeah, I hope that you are excited about this video. If you have any question about what anything is, what card anything is, just leave a timestamp down below and then a pocket number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'll be sure to tell you because we have a lot to go through, so I don't know how thorough I'm going to be on what every single specific card is. But yeah, I also do sorting photocard videos every 2 weeks on my channel. So if you enjoy photocard content, definitely hit that subscribe button because we do a lot of photocard content here on the YEAR channel. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. I'm not really sure where to start, honestly. I'm not really sure where to start. I guess we can start with like, let's start with my retired groups binder. I think that's a good place to start. So I do these photocard updates about every 6 months. And last time I did one of these, I didn't actually show this binder because it didn't really exist yet. So yeah, but this is what I called my retired groups binder. This is just like collections that I don't want to get rid of, but haven't really grown in a while. So it starts off with After School. After School were my ultimate girl group back in the day, and Pledis ruined them. That's why I hate Pledis. Well, one of the reasons. But yes, I have been collecting After School for a long time. So yes, and we have A Pink, who recently announced that they're gonna make a February comeback, which is very exciting. So hopefully I can get the last couple of cards I need for Womi soon, but I would at least like to get her Look See card. Like, why is that so hard to get hold of? And these are Japanese photo cards. And next year I have Shiny. Shiny aren't like disbanded or retired or whatever, but Minho is my bias, and I don't see any more like album photo cards, which is all I collect from, coming out within the next couple of years. So I just put Shiny in this binder to keep them safe and to keep the collection, but I know it's not going to be growing for a little bit while Taemin's in the military, so yes. I also have a bunch of solo photo cards here because I do collect Shiny solos as well. And then these are just my large like 17 postcards. This isn't like a retired collection or anything. I just needed somewhere to put these postcards because you can't put them back in the album once you've taken them out. It's very unfortunate. And then these are just extra infinite tour cards that, again, I needed a place to put them, and this binder had room in it, so yeah. These are also some Seasons Greetings cards too. I think this is from 2018 Seasons Greetings. So Willem was playing with the idea of lots of photo cards at this time, as you can tell. Look at how many cards, ridiculous. And then I just have a couple of twice photo card sets here, like pre-order card sets that I just didn't know what else to do with. So yeah, that's it for this binder. Continuing on with the Woollim theme, since we ended on Infinite, let's go through my Woollim Entertainment binder. So the only groups in here right now are Golden Child and Infinite. So yes. So this is a lot of this is the same, a lot of Infinite is the same, so I won't talk too much. Yeah. This is all Wooyeon solo stuff. Still working on some of his solo stuff. I do plan on collecting more of his photo cards. They're just like so hard to find. Like, I don't see anyone selling these cards at all. I would like to have a lot of photo cards from his most recent album though. It's such a good album, to be honest. And then Sungyul, this stuff has been the same for a while. But yeah, I've been collecting Infinite since 2011, so this is a collection that I just kind of kept up with as things were getting released. I also buy Hoya's solo albums, so if he ever does another one of those, I'll get that as well. These are Sungyu cards. And I collected a couple of OT7 sets back in the day. I did actually find Wooyeon's for this recently, which was very exciting, so that will be coming soon. I saw it on Macari randomly one day when I was looking for Wooyeon solo photo cards. And I was like, oh, I will take that, thank you. Alright, and then we move on to Golden Child. So I collect Sungyoon and Jangjoon for Golden Child. So this is obviously a more active group than Infinite. But yes, so I recently found this card and it was an amazing day. I actually just put this card in here not too long before I started filming this. I just filmed a sorting PC video. Oh my gosh, literally so nice though. Oh, I love collecting Gold Child so much. Like, they have so many photo cards, but I have a really good time collecting them. Like, and I collect 2 of the more popular members too. I just feel like with all the POVs and stuff, there's a lot of cards in the community these days, and a lot more people collect them than they used to, so it doesn't make it too difficult. These are like extra like fan sign cards I just end up with. Game Changer, I still have some work to do, but we're getting there. I tend to take my time with Golden Child because, again, they have a lot of cards after a lot of fan signs and stuff, and so I try not to stress too much about it. And then these are some like full group sets for the other boys. I've just got some extra like season's greetings stuff in here. Those frame cards, postcards, little luggage tags. And yeah, that's it for this binder. This binder does get updated a little more frequently. I did buy some Game Changer cards recently. So there will be Game Changer cards added here soon, so keep a lookout for that. This is a binder that hasn't changed in a long time, but I will go ahead and show you it. This is my Super Junior binder, which is only Donghae now, pretty much. Donghae has been one of my like favorite people since 2009, so I do collect his photo cards. I definitely am not as big of a elf as I used to be. I don't actually consider myself an at all anymore, but I do still collect Donghae's photo cards, and I do still really like him, so I have a pretty thorough Donghae collection, at least for Korean album cards. I haven't purchased their new album yet. I meant to buy it when I was in Atlanta and I didn't see it there, so I do want to order a copy or try to get Donghae's cards from it. But yeah, these are Japanese cards. And then these are like the SM Hollow cards. I do like to keep up with these as well. And then these are just like extra merch, tour, you know, it's SM Entertainment. You stand an SM group, you know what I'm talking about. Like, they just have the most random cards all the time. And then this next section is like just Donghae larger items. We've got the little SS4 Polaroid here. I haven't added anything to this binder in like a long time, like I said, so a lot of this is probably very familiar to you if you've seen one of these updates before. These are the standees that go with the holo cards. And then I do have a couple of full group sets. So I have one from Replay, which I loved the Replay era. It was a great era. This is the One More Time, also a fantastic era. And then this one was from Timeless. And then these are from a fan kit that I bought. And then these are from 2019 Seasons Greetings, maybe? Super Show 7. These are from the Sexy Free and Single, like limited Japanese thing. I'm not sure where those exactly are from. They're from Mamacita, obviously, but yeah. And the postcard set from Play. And we just got some other larger Donghae things. I took out a lot of the larger, like, other member things besides that postcard set. And then I do have one card for every member of Super Junior, so including, like, you know, members who aren't considered members anymore. I was very proud when I first did this. I finished this like maybe 6 years ago, and I just like can't seem to part with these cards. I really like having one card of every single member, so yeah. And then we have some extra unit cards of D and E and KRY. And then these are KRY postcards, and just a couple of other random larger cards I didn't want to get rid of, but yeah. This is a collection that really doesn't grow that much either. Yeah, but I still wanted to show it, obviously. This next binder is one that hasn't gotten a lot of spotlight recently either, because it's Eunbi and Treasure, and yeah. So this is my Eunbi collection. I do consider her my female ultimate bias. She is my favorite female artist in K-pop, and I've been trying to collect her. I do have someone who entered a bunch of fan signs, who bought a bunch of albums, who has a bunch of extra cards who I'm buying from like in bulk, but we just decided to wait until after the holidays, so I haven't had a chance to update this collection in a while, but I did collect all of her ATEEZ photo cards. And then this is the extra like photo card set for one reeler. And then this is the start of her solo album, so haven't added any more cards here because, like I said, I'm buying a ton of cards in bulk from someone who is pretty much gonna help me like finish the majority of this collection, so that's why there's nothing here, but hopefully I can get those early 2022 because they're still waiting on one more package to come in, and they were like, you can just buy these now, and I was like, let's just wait and do like one shipment, so that's where that is. And these are just some extra Eunbi cards here. This is a card that I bought recently. I think I bought a couple cards on Macari as well. They just haven't come in yet, but yes. And then some Japanese stuff. ATEEZ had so much random stuff that I just kind of bought whatever I wanted back when she was in ATEEZ and they were active. So yeah, I do miss ATEEZ a lot. So it was a good time. And this is my Treasure collection. So Treasure haven't made a comeback since January of last year, so you might not even know that I collect Treasure, but I do collect 3 members. So I collect Junkyu, Jihoon, and Jungwoo. Junkyu is my bias, but I really like the way collecting 3 members of Treasure looks, so I collect 3 members. So yeah, I have a complete collection, complete Korean collection for all 3 boys, including K-Town Pobs. I don't really do anything outside of K-Town Pobs for them. But like I said, they haven't had to come back in like a year. It's so funny because like I started collecting Treasure from debut, and they released things so quickly, and then they just went on like a no album break for like a year, and I was like, hello, Treasure? They were supposed to make a comeback last summer, and then Doyoung and Jungwan, I think, got COVID, both of them, within like the span of a week of each other. And for whatever reason, that just completely threw YG Entertainment off, and we just never got our comeback. But yeah, they're supposedly making a comeback early next year, so I'm excited about that. So yeah, I don't think a lot of people know that I actually collect Treasure. I just feel like if you like joined my channel in the past 6 months, you probably don't even realize that I like Treasure. Yeah. But I love Junkoo. He's like one of my favorite people from 4th gen. Like, I love him to death. And then these were extra K-Town Pobs that I had from their first full-length album. So yes, and then I collected Junkoo for Japan, and then these are his light stick cards, and then someone gifted me this Jungwoo, so I put him down here. And then these are extra like special Junkoo stuff that I have, some more extra Junkoo stuff that I have. I stopped buying a lot of his extra stuff just because I just hate how YG prioritizes merch over album releases, and so I would rather support like a treasure album than like keep buying the same like 3 brands, like 5 sets of photo cards. So I took a break from that for a while. Postcards, I collect both the Junkoos, and then I usually get one of each of Jungwoo and Jihoon. So yeah. And then for here, because there was only one per member, I also collected Yeadam because I pulled him like 3 times. And also I love Yeadam, so no. And then we've got some more just random treasure stuff. And then this is from their like summer package thing they did. I did buy this because I was missing them a lot and it was really cute. So I did buy this. And yeah, that's it for this binder. I hope this binder can get a little more love in 2022. But yeah, there's still plenty of room to grow in here. Don't let YG see this video, but I really want a treasure comeback like so bad. Next, let's do my girl groups binder. Oh, the sun. What is happening here? Anyways, moving on. This is my girl groups binder. So first we start off with Red Velvet. So I collect Wendy. So I have all of her Korean album photo cards. I don't collect Kinos. And then I also bought the Silverine unit. So I have 1 card of each girl from that. And then I also bought Joy's solo album. So that's the card from that. And this is the start of Queendom. And then this is from her solo album, which I haven't finished yet because Red Velvet photo cards are expensive. I'm working on it though. We're getting there. And then more stuff from her solo, and then just other random large items SM puts in the albums, you know, SSM. We don't need to talk about it. We all know what SM is like. And then I collect Chae from ITZY, Chaedong from ITZY. I absolutely love her collection. I feel like ITZY is such like a chill group to collect. Like, they're just, I feel like if you keep up with releases, I feel like it's really not that bad. But yeah, so these are, and I kind of just collect whatever I want from ITZY. Like, I don't have any solid rules for them, and I feel like that's been the best way for me to collect them. So I do have the last 2 Chae cards. Well, no, these are all of the original cards, and then I do 1 or 2 selfie cards from the special edition yet. I just haven't purchased them from Akari yet. I'm looking to try to buy them together, so hopefully I can get those soon and finish Crazy in Love era. And then these are the rest of the American photo cards, and then some larger items. Nice. And then I collect Jihyo from Twice. So this is the beginning of my Twice collection. So I'm still missing a couple of older cards. I'm pretty close to being done, but not super, super close. So yeah, I'm missing a few cards there. And then we get into, this should all be similar. And then I'm still working on their newest album, but yeah, after, I forgot to say this, but for the past couple of albums, I've been collecting my top 3. So Jihyo, Sana, and Taehyun, and I've really been enjoying it. So I decided to do it again for this era. And then I decided to do OT9 for the scratch cards. So yes. And then I decided to do 4 members for the ID cards because I think it looks really nice in an 8 pocket. So I'm also doing Chaeyoung for the IDs. And I also collect aespa. Okay, the sun is changing, so I have turned on some artificial lighting. We have my winter collection. I'm still waiting on this last card. I bought it on Mercari. It just hasn't come in yet. And then these are cards that like my friends have given out as freebies and stuff. So yeah, so I like to keep these cards in here as well. So that's the backs of all of those. But yeah, that is it for this binder. Okay, next we're gonna do my Hybe Binder. I used to call it my first boy group binder, so that's why I'm doing it first, but it is just my Hybe Binder now is what I call it, because it's only Hybe groups. So starting off with BTS, I collect Jin. So I've been collecting him pretty thoroughly since debut. So these are all of his album cards. I don't do a lot outside of album photo cards for BTS just because I feel like every time you turn around, BTS are releasing something new, and I collect a lot of groups, so so I'm pretty happy with just album cards for them. Obviously, like these are both like special cards, but you know. And then for Butter, I decided to do OT7, which was so fun. I had such a great time with it. So look how pretty these sets are. Amazing. And then I also did OT7 for this back in the day, so that's fun. And then B. Yeah, so I have all of the older Jin cards as well. Then we have 17. So for 17, I collect S.Coups. Again, been collecting him since debut. Love him. He's one of my favorite people in K-pop. Like, love this man. Would trust him with my life. But I have a complete Korean photo card collection for Scoops. Even though I never pull his photo cards, but I just love collecting him so much, so. And then for Ataka, I decided to collect my top 3, which is 95 line, so Jonghan, Joshua, and Scoops. And I put Jonghan and Joshua on either side because they're in the same unit and Scoops is in a different unit, so it actually looks really nice because all the concepts will match up well. So yes, except for OP3, everybody is in the same concept, but like for this one, like I don't know, it works. So yeah, just working on the last couple cards for that. And then this is for the Carrot version. I do have the last Scoops card on the way, and then I'm gonna try to get Joshua to fill an 8 pattern here. He's technically my second bias, so yeah. And then these are Target cards. I just kept the 7 pattern because I ended up with 7 Target cards. I don't really want to talk about it. And then these are some HMV photo cards. These are some Japanese photo cards I have for him. These are just some like special tour cards I have. And then other random cards, like these are from his birthday box. This is his In the Soup card. Again, 17 have a lot of random photo cards. I just try to collect what I want for them. I collect more for 17 than I do for BTS. But again, for both groups, I just try to collect whatever I'm feeling. And then we've got the 8,000 like random large items that Lettuce gives us. I have his last postcard coming, it's just not in yet. And I have the other 2 ones of these. I'm done with Scoops for Ataka. I just don't have all the items in quite yet, but they're coming. And then for TXT, I collect Yeonjun. I used to collect him a long time ago, and then this year I picked him back up because I miss collecting Yeonjun. So I'm just missing his Sanctuary cards. I'm not interested in the larger, older cards. I just want the 9 pocket items. So hopefully I can get the Magic cards soon. And then for the most recent albums, I do have him complete. Once again, I just collect album cards. Same with like how I do BTS. I just collect Yeonjun for album cards because TXT have a lot of stuff, man. And then finally in here we have in Hype Bin, so I collect Jake. So yes, I have 2 eras done for him. They're about to make a comeback soon, and I have not made a lot of progress on their most recent album, so it's kind of sad, but it's okay. We're trying not to think about it. I did actually get these 2 cards recently, so those will be coming in. I just have to get all of the essential cards, which have been such a pain to find, honestly. And then these are my like special cards I have for Jake. That's his Target exclusive card, so yeah, that's it for this binder. All right, this is what I call my second boy group binder, but it's just the not Hybe binder at this point. So yes, this has NCT and ATEEZ in it. So starting off with NCT, I collect 4 members of NCT. I collect Johnny, Jungwoo, Sungchan, and Jeno. So yes, Johnny is my overall bias in NCT. So that's a good time. And then, yep, still working on him for sticker and favorite, etc, etc, etc. Actually, I think I've finished Johnny for favorite and sticker. I just haven't gotten everything in the mail yet. And then for Jungwoo, still looking for the YEAR Superhuman card, always and forever. And then still working on him for favorite, sticker, etc, etc. Jeno is pretty much up to date minus Universe. So that's a good time. I don't collect Kino cards for anybody, by the way. I think NCT Kino cards are too stressful, so I don't do it. But yes, this is from 2020. So yeah. And I have not set up for 2021 because I did not pull anything in my copies of Universe, and I just haven't set up for Universe yet. But that will go right behind this stuff here. Maybe by the next time I do one of these videos, you'll have seen it. So, yeah. That. And then here we have Super M. So I collected OT7 for this release just because I wanted to. And then I have like some other tour cards and things. So, yeah. And then I've got all the postcards from that release as well. And for ATEEZ, I collect Hongjung, and ATEEZ are another group that I just kind of like collect what I feel like it. So these are like previous album cards. So I just collected the cards where he had like the cute curly blue hair. I thought that was really cute. So these are like a lot of POBs from this era. Like I think that's the only actual album card that I have from that release. And then for here, these are all just like his normal album cards. Fever Part 2. These are POBs for Fever 2, 3, and Epilogue. And then this is his Fever Part 3. And then I just started working on Epilogue. Epilogue like just got released. So I have 2 cards so far, but working on those. And then some group cards. Next we have my Stray Kids binder. So I recently like really expanded collecting Stray Kids this year. So they have their own binder. Here we have, start off with Chan. So I have collected all of his like older Korean cards. If you don't know, I've changed my bias in Stray Kids like 4 times over the years for various reasons. And yeah, so these are all of Chan's older cards. I also bias Lino, so these are his older cards. I'm starting to work on those. Hopefully by the next time I film one of these, you'll have seen that, but I'm slowly working my way through here. And then for No Easy moving forward, I decided to collect OT8 because I just keep ending up with a lot of albums. So, so this is the full OT8 set for No Easy. I'm sure you've seen it. A lot of people did OT8 for this era because it just was so easy to do it. It was too easy to do it this era. And then these are the POBs. And then for the jewel case stuff, I just did my top 4. So yeah. And then these are POBs for Chan and Lino. I'm still working on them. So yeah, I'll finish this someday. Yep. More lucky draw stuff. These are the like pre-order cards I did a whole video on how I like turned them into Monsta Photocard size because yeah, I'm really happy with them. And then this is Christmas Evil, so I'm still working on this. This will definitely be done by the next time you see one of these videos because yeah, so only one Lino card for the blue page. And then the glitter cards, and this is the Pob set. And then I'm just gonna do some Pobs for Chan and Lino there. And then for scars, I decided to collect both boys for scars. So yes, I have not made a ton of progress on it yet, but we'll get there. And then, yep, we got a couple of extra pre-order stuff. And just a bunch of extra random cards. Eventually I do want Lino's lenticular as well, so hopefully I can get that soon. And I just have a bunch of random Stray Kids stuff. This is what happens when you've been collecting them like on and off for a long time. But I've never been this invested. They've never had their own binder before, so yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, that was my Stray Kids collection. Now, it's time for Monsta. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready. I have 4 binders for the Monstas because I am garbage and I give in to capitalism too easy when it comes to those men. It's true. Let's get started. This is my first Monsta binder. This is my Trespass to All About Love era binder. So this is from when I was Barricade Alt VIP at the We Are Here Staples Center show. It was amazing. Best time of my life. I did a vlog on it. That's the first time I've ever met like the Monstas and met Wano, and it was incredible. So this is my little tribute to that. I used to have a ticket here. I can no longer go to the LA show at the Forum for this tour. So instead I'm going to Atlanta and Arizona instead, but I just can't do a Friday show in LA because I have to be in the state that I go to school in on that Friday, which is very unfortunate. I'm very sad about it, but that's where that went. So I collect, my story with Monsta is interesting if you've never heard it. Wano is my old bias. Love him to death. Love that man every day, all day. And I collected Wano, only Wano, for a long, long time. And then when he left in 2019, I decided to pick up Kihyun for Follow era, and it turned into me like collecting Kihyun backwards / also ulting Kihyun. so yeah, I do have Kihyun and Wano for everything in this binder. Yeah. The ulting Kihyun thing is like fairly recent. I also collect OT7 for something, so I'm working on Beautiful for OT7 currently. I just haven't made a lot of progress on it because Monsta and Wano have released 3 albums between both sets of people in the past couple of months, and I have $0, so haven't worked on this in a while. But yeah, so the ulting Kihyun thing is fairly recent. I never really made an announcement about it because if you know me, you know that I'm already garbage for Monsta and it wasn't gonna change anything. I also collected OT7 for Shine Forever, so that's the full set. But I have considered him an ult for quite a while now. I just didn't say anything about it because I am myself and I know myself, and I know that it doesn't really make that big of a difference. But yeah, these are all of, I don't think these aren't all the units. These are just all of the Wano and Kihyun units. So these aren't all of the units from this release. There were too many units for that. And then once again, I only collected units for Wano and Kihyun's units. Of course, they couldn't be in the same unit. Like, of course they had to be in different units, though. We really did love this unit, though. The Juhun, Shonu, and Wano unit, like, the way that both of Shonu and Juhun's hairs made Wano's hair, I love that. And then Kihyun and Minhyuk, of course, had to be together because November Birthday Boys. And then I, like the larger OT7 things I have, I had been doing that for a long time before I decided to collect OT7. So there are a lot of like random larger inclusions that are OT7 that I just have had for a long time. I actually pulled that in my American album. Can you believe that I didn't have to buy that? Insanity. Wano is fairly cheap to buy these days, but when he was in Monsta X, he was so expensive. Like, literally questioned my life choices every day. I was like, why do I collect you? You're so expensive, but I love you so much. Okay, I had to clear some storage on my phone, but yes. So we're back to a follow era. I freaking love Wano's follow cards. Like, I feel like it's something we don't talk about enough in the Monbebe community, or the weenie community, I guess, rather. Man, like this photo card, can you believe that this, oh, I love that photo card so much. I'm pretty sure I pulled that too. Amazing. And then Kihyun's version 2 card as well. And I love everyone's bathtub cards. Like, I want to collect follow OT7 eventually. I just haven't gotten there in my life yet. Also, Shonu looked so good this era. Like, what the... Oh, and Juhan's blue hair. Like, oh my god. Yes. But I did collect some, like, random OT7 things. This Kino set is not impressive. Don't be impressed by it. You got the full set in the Kino album. It's not like today's Kino album photo cards. Don't be that impressed by that. Standees, I also did OT7 for. All About Love, I did OT6 for. This is a fan-made card that someone gifted me, which was really cute for Wano, so I put that in his spot since Wano was technically included on the album. For the Dreaming, we do have the deluxe photo card set. I don't have my member versions yet, but look at the backs of these cards. Like, can we talk about, like, the glow up? Like, all right, US team, you did one thing right. But yeah. Japanese cards, I have all of Wano and Kihyun as well. I also collect, like, the sticker things that get released with each Japanese album, which they don't really do anymore. I don't know. Monsta X haven't been as active in Japan recently, so I don't know if they still do that, but yes. So we have everything up into X Phenomenon, which was the last OT7 Japanese release, and then I have the rest of Kihyun's stuff. So I have his Christmas sticker, and then, like, all of his other things, his unit card with Shonu, which is so cute. And then they haven't released anything in Japan since then, so there's nothing to add here. Wano does have a Japanese single out. It has 10 photo cards, and I'm gonna be honest, I haven't started on collecting it yet because I've been so, there's been so many things to collect for both Monsta X and Wano's most recent Korean releases and Monsta X's American album, rather. So I haven't started on Wano's Japanese single, but I wanted to buy it on Mercari anyways, but this is what this page is for. This page is for that. I just haven't added anything here yet, but I will be getting it, don't worry. And then this is Kihyun's Tutokam stuff. I would like to have his holo card someday, but they're just so expensive. Kihyun's Tutokam collection has not changed really a lot this year, and it's because the third set is so hard to find, and I am ready to give up on it, to be honest. Just because I want to move on and collect other things. And these are other special, like, Wano and Kihyun cards, so I won't go through what every single thing is, but again, if you want to know what something is, go ahead and ask in the comment section. Some of them are broadcast cards, some of them are merch cards, some of them are tour cards. Yeah. There's other Wano special cards he's released as a soloist that I want. And then of course I have his holo card, which is amazing. I had to buy it after he left Monsta X, and it cost me a pretty penny. It was within the first couple of months he left Monsta X I ended up buying this card, and it was very expensive. And these are some of his broadcast stickers, which I don't really collect. It's just like, when Wano left Monsta X, I went into kind of a crazy, like, let me expand my Wano collection as far as I can kind of mode, which was my way of dealing with the situation. Take with it what you will. And so right before he came back, I started collecting his broadcast stickers because I had honestly run out of things to collect. But then he came back as a soloist and gave me like 50 pobs this last era, so I think I deserve that, honestly. And then anyways, for Kihyun, I have some extra cards too. I started collecting his extra stuff like from Follow era forward. Like Wano, I've been collecting his tour cards and stuff since debut. But Kihyun, obviously I haven't been doing that. So I'm don't have as many for the Tower Record postcards for Wano. I do have a complete set for him, and then that's his Follow American postcard. And then I have both of Kihyun's Japanese and American postcards for Follow. And then I started collecting OT7 group cards at one point, I don't know. And then these are Tony Mole things, so I have Wano and Keys. I don't have Keys like signature one. Maybe I'll get it someday. I actually never see it for sale anymore. Like for a while I saw it a lot and then I don't see it anymore, so I might have missed my chance with that one, but that's okay. And then the piece thing. So yeah, that's everything in this binder. Let's move on to the next Monsta X binder. All right, so this is the Fantasia through Gambler era binder, and it also includes all of Wano's solo releases. Let's get started. So it starts off with Wano's solo releases because I'm no, Fantasia came out before Love Sin 1. So this is Love Sin 1, Love Synonym 1. Yes, I collected all of his album cards and all of the pubs for this era. So cute. And then these were Highline Store pubs. Highline Store is the same as Starship Square. It's just called something different for Wano. I don't know. I don't know what happens over there at Starship Entertainment, honestly. These are the Tower Record postcards from that era. And then this is Love Sin 2. The album cards, the message cards, and then his pubs. I love this page. Like, I love that I found pockets that fit these tickets perfectly. Shout out to the person who linked these to me because you're a real hero. I hope you're watching this. And we've got the postcards again. And this was also a Tower Record benefit. And then this is from his most recent album, Blue Letter. So these are the album cards. Still working on the pobs. We have 1 page, 2 pages, 3 pages. This is the 4th page. We still have a lot to go. So we're probably gonna end up with 5 or 6 pages, I think, of Wano pobs for this era. Good times. I haven't purchased his Tower Record cards yet. These are all the message cards, by the way. And then we start with Fantasia. So I collected OT6 for Fantasia. Originally I started just collecting Kihyun, and then I was like, what if I collect everyone? So that's what we did. So yes, I have Shonu and Hyungwon because these were like the units for this era, because since debut, Monsta X is always, well, I wouldn't say since debut, maybe since like the code, the clan. Maybe the clan is when that started, but Monsta X always do like unit photos every comeback. And so the unit for Fantasia, that's how I ended up organizing the cards. So Hyungwon and Shonu were a unit, and then Kihyun and Minhyuk were a unit, and Juhan and Changyun were a unit. And then these were the other unit cards. And the Kino cards, which I think was still a full set back then. And then the frame cards and the triangle stands. Starship, I still have questions about the triangle stands. And then these were the American postcards. And then this was Kihyun and Minhyuk's unit from Starship Square, and then Kihyun's Japanese postcard for Fatal Love and Fantasia. And then for Fatal Love, these are his broadcast cards, Key's broadcast cards. And then I collected, of course, OT6 again, but I just did them in like version order this time around. I don't know, it's what I was feeling, and I think it turned out pretty nice. I really like this. And then these are the Kino cards, much more impressive this time. They were in fact random. Lenties and the message cards. And then these were pobs for this era. So Monsta X really didn't do a lot of pobs prior to Fatal Love era. The most they ever did was Starship Square, and most of the time it was like buy a copy of the album and we'll give you one postcard, and that's all there is. So they've been doing that since like We Are Here, but obviously Pops became really popular kind of like after COVID started. So anyways, these are Starship Square. Oh my gosh, these are with drama, and then I think these are K-Town For You. So I have all that. These were My Music Taste. No, these are Sub K. These are also Sub K. Sub K, Sub K. And then the index cards. Someday I'll finish this. It's just super low priority, but I really wanted the Chungi unit. That was like my main priority. And I'm pretty sure I pulled Shonu and His Favorite Son is what I call that unit. Shonu and His Favorite Son. And then we have the American postcards again. I collected all 6 again. And then for One of a Kind era, these are the version 2 of the Soundwave Lucky Draws. So these are all of Kihyun's units, and then his circle card, which is from the first round of Lucky Draws, but it's okay. And then these are the album cards. So I set it up the same way as Fatal Love. This is the Kino card set. I literally love this Kino card set so much. Like, Minhyuk's face, so cute. Oh my god. And then the unit cards. And these were Starship Square. These were with drama. These were My Music Taste. Are these also My Music Taste? Yeah, this was the second round of My Music Taste. This was Sub K. Oh, Wonderwall? Yeah. Oh, I'm good. Look at me go. Soundwave round 1 Lucky Draw. Soundwave round 1 Lucky Draw. Starship Square postcard set. Tower Record. And then I'm still working on the American postcards this time around. They've been like impossible to find, and I'm not really sure why. I'm still missing Shonu and Minhyuk, but I do have the other 4 boys. So yeah, and that's it for this era because, or for this binder rather, because it's full. So let me get the newest addition to the Monsta binder collection, and I'll be right back. All right, so we are still well into the newest Monsta X era. Even though they just released another album in America last week, we're still working on Rush Hour. So anyways, this is the start of my Rush Hour collection, my No Limit collection. So these are Starship Square jewel case benefits. And then I have all of Kihyun's stuff here. So I have the Chungi unit because, listen, my bias line is Kihyun, Minhyuk, and Chunghyun, but I am a Chungi stan until I die. I love them so much. Love that pairing more than anything. And yeah, so this is the rest of Kihyun's stuff. I'm missing, I have his Kino card coming, but the rest of the stuff I'm kind of waiting to get the rest of my albums in. I have the other members set up kind of similarly to the way I set up Fantasia. So yep, this is 1 and 2, 3 and 4. We have the Kino cards and the limited cards. Very sad page, I'm aware. And then we have the jewel cases and like just all the jewel case stuff. And then the other 9 unit cards fit perfectly on this page. And then these are Kihyun's Pobs so far that I've collected. There's a lot more, as you can see, that I have coming. I have pretty much everything on this page confirmed, except I'm getting Wonderwall and With Drama from a friend, and Wonderwall doesn't send even amounts of cards. So she can't confirm that I'm getting a full Wonderwall set from her yet, but I'm definitely getting a full With Drama set from her. And then these are Starship Square benefits for the photo book versions of the album. These are MMT and Soundwave round 1. These are the jewel case Pobs. And these are Apple Music. I don't have the limited IDs yet, they're coming. And then I have spots set up for other Pobs, things that haven't come in yet. And then film strips. And then the bookmarks. And then all the limited edition stuff. I'm gonna be working on this larger stuff for a minute, but yeah, this is what I have so far. So yeah, and that's it for that. We have one more binder to go through, and then we'll be done with this video. The sun is going down. That's how long we've been filming for. That long. This is the last binder. Oh, hello. This is Jungwoo's postcard. It just hangs here. Just hangs here. This is like my random merch Monsta binder. So Monsta have a lot of album photo cards, but they also release a lot of DVDs and photo books and tour merch and fan con merch, and I don't know what else they have. They have so much stuff. So that's kind of what this binder is for. Just a place to put all of that stuff, to not bulk up my other binders, because yeah. So this is from the 2020 fan con, and I did make a fan made Wano card to put there. I don't feel like I need to explain myself on why there's a Wano photo there. Just let me live. Yeah, and then we have, this is from 6th Gen. Does this have my name on the back? It does not. Okay, cool. This is from, is this 5th Gen or 6th Gen? This is 5th Gen. This is 6th Gen stuff. I don't actually keep my 6th Gen Monbebe card in here. But yeah, this is 6th Gen stuff. And then, this was the Starship Square benefit for the summer package from last year, from the 2 photo books. So these are the photo card sets. This is from their summer package from this year. These were Season's Greetings from this year. More Season's Greetings. More Season's Greetings. The Connect photo card set. The We Are Here photo card set. I know, the back bothers me too, but I would rather keep things in age order. It's just how I do things. This is my Kihyun page featuring Changyun for MX University that never seems to end. Like, how is there so much MX University stuff all the time? I don't even know. And then here's the other members' cards. And then this is also MX University? It is, yeah. This is also MX University. And then these are just other random Kihyun cards that I just have been collecting. So this is MX University as well. I think it's the Apple Music pre-order benefit. And then this one is from Starship Square for the Chillax mode pre-order. I freaking love that card. And then these are just a couple other cards I have. So these are both fan made, but they're both from Juhan and Changyun's like mixtapes. So yeah, I'm especially obsessed with this look on Changyun. Like, man, I wish Starship had released a physical something for that, like a physical merch something, because oh my god, I would have bought it so fast. And then these are some fan-made Wano cards. These are from Wano's Season's Greetings. This is my weenie kit thing for being a 1st Gen weenie. Love my boy. This is from his Season's Greetings last year. I haven't bought his newest one yet. I haven't bought Monsta X's either. I am just tired. I'm definitely going to get it, so don't worry, but I just haven't gotten it yet. And then these are from Season's Greetings. We're Here. You can tell from Wano's pink head. That's how you know it's We're Here. Comma. Oh, I can't remember what this photo set is called. Kian, tell me. Oh, it doesn't even say. That's so sad. That's from the special 2020 photo book. 2020 photo book. Beautiful Days. These are coasters a friend gifted me that have Kihyun and Wano's signatures on them. This is Tone Mole. This is from, obviously it's from We're Here, but I don't remember what store that's from. Wano and Kihyun's 5th Gen, 4th Gen rather. These are the receipts from the lucky draw for Monsta X for last era. So I ended up with a lot. I think I ended up with every member, I'm pretty sure. I ended up with so much. Did I end up with Minhyuk? Oh, I do have Minhyuk. Okay, those are all Minhyuk. Kihyun, Hyungwon, Juhan. Just one Changyun. It's fine, Changyun. Oh no, there's another Changyun here. So 2 Juhan and 1 Changyun. No, 3 Juhan. There's 3 Juhan. I don't know. I ended up with a lot of receipts. I got a lot of receipts from that. This is a broadcast postcard. I'm just trying to point out like obscure things. Oh my gosh, I love this postcard set so much. I haven't seen this in so long. I haven't flipped this far back in this photo book in a long time. Oh my gosh, and this is Wano's like season of greeting stuff. 6th Gen Monbebe. This is from Wano's pop-up store in Japan. So cute. Love that boy. These are also We Are Here postcards. These are All About Love postcards. There's like a new set of them for like All About Love. It's not a new set. This is from the pop-up shop. My friend went to the pop-up store for All About Love promos and bought these for me. I had somebody who messaged me who went to the Dreaming pop-up store as well and also bought me the postcard set. So like, I love you. Thank you so much. I'll be getting those in January. I told her to wait until after the holidays calm down and then she could send those. But there's like another set of these where it's like, there's like a pink filter over every photo and I kind of hate that. So I'm really glad that my set doesn't have that. Also, how does Minhyuk have the same color hair that he did when he was here for tour this year? That's so weird. I just noticed that. These are from 2020 FanCon. And then I think this is from Peace, maybe? Yeah. Anyways, that is the whole Photocard collection. I have a lot of stuff, I'm aware. Let's go back to a cute page. I love this Photocard set. Let's end here. But yeah, that is it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed. I do Photocard collections. I try to do them every 6 months about, so I'll do another one like next June, probably, right before I move. I'm moving next July? Moving next July, so that'll be fun. Not very far, but I am moving out of this apartment next July, so yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This isn't like in any way for me to brag at all, by the way. Like, I just do these to keep track of my own progress and how my collection changes. But yeah, I hope you're all having a great holiday season. If you see this in January, I'm sorry. It might be in January, the way that like my video upload schedule is going right now. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.